Behind me is the most expensive art ever sold, $450 million. Prices like this are raising the question, why art is so expensive? Let's go step by step. What determines the price of art? Salvator Mundi, or the Savior of the World, was sold in 2017 to Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, setting a new record for the most expensive painting ever sold at public auction. So what factors contributes to the value of this artwork? Firstly, when was it created? And that's important. Salvator Mundi was created during Renaissance, a period known for its artistic and cultural rebirth. Leonardo da Vinci was a key figure in this era, and his work represents the peak of Renaissance art. The innovation and techniques developed during this time contributes to the price of the artwork. The painting showed Jesus Christ as the Savior of the world. He holds a crystal orb in his left hand, symbolizing the cosmos and his role as divine ruler. His right hand is raised in a gesture of blessing. The intricate details of his robe and the interplay of light and shadow emphasize his heavenly and majestic presence. Jesus is portrayed with ethereal, almost outwardly expression. His robe is richly detailed, and the use of light and shadow creates a dramatic effect, enhancing the spiritual aura of the figure. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi is remarkable not only for its subject matter, but also for the masterful techniques employed by Leonardo himself. He used sfumato, a technique characterized by subtle gradation of tone and color, to create a soft transition between light and shadow. This technique contributes to the painting quality, with Jesus Christ appearing almost lifelike, which also added to the price value. Da Vinci's status as one of the history's greatest painters, along with the intrigue of his life and death, has also added to the painting's value. The staggering price of Salvator Mundi also reflects the broader trends in the art market. In recent years, artworks have become not only cultural treasures, but also high-stakes investments. Auctions have turned into high-profile events where record-breaking sales capture global attention. The increasing value of iconic works, driven by collectors and investors, further amplifies their prices. The record-breaking sale of Salvator Mundi exemplifies the intense competition and high stakes in today's art world. The Salvator Mundi has a fascinating history, marked by its mysterious disappearance for several centuries. After being created by Leonardo da Vinci in the earlier 1500s, the painting vanished from historical records and was presumed lost. It wasn't until 1900s that the painting resurfaced, when it was acquired by Sir Charles Robinson, who mistakenly believed it was a work by Leonardo's student, Bernardino Luini. It was sold again in 1958 for just £45, as it thought to be just a copy. In 2005, a group of savvy art dealers stumbled upon the painting, purchasing it for a mere $10,000, a steal for what would become one of the most controversial and intriguing art discoveries of the 21st century. At the time, the Salvator Mundi was in a sorry state, buried under layers of dirt, discolored and clumsy overpainting that masked its true beauty. Years of neglect and misguided restoration efforts had hidden the true masterpiece underneath. The restoration process was careful and delicate. Experts carefully removed the overpaint, revealing brushwork that are hallmarks of Leonardo da Vinci genius. By 2011, after exhaustive research and restoration, a team of leading art historians and experts authenticated the painting as original Leonardo da Vinci. This revelation sent shockwaves to the art world, which escalated the painting value. The painting contribution for Leonardo da Vinci was a topic for debate, with some experts questioning whether it was truly painted by Leonardo da Vinci or completed with the help of his workshop. Despite the controversy, its sales has established one of the most valuable artwork in the world. What do you think? Is it truly da Vinci's masterpiece or just a brilliant restoration? Share your comments below. To put Salvator Mundi's record-breaking price in perspective, consider other famous artworks. For instance, Picasso, Women of Algiers, sold for $179 million in 2015. Van Gogh's portrait Dr. Gachet fetched $82 million in the 1990s. Each of these artworks has a unique story and significance. But Salvator Mundi's record-breaking sale underscores the intense competition and high stakes in today's market. These are just crazy amounts of money, but there are some artworks that have never been sold. The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali, I am sure you are familiar with it, has never been sold. The painting was acquired by the Museum of Modern Art in New York City in 1934, just a few years after it was painted. The acquisition was made through a donation, which meant that the painting was never available on the open market. Such donations often prevent artworks from being sold, as they are given to the institution with the understanding that they will remain part of the collection. The persistence of memory remains unsolved, primarily due to its acquisition by MoMA through donation, its iconic status, and the institutional commitment to preserve and provide public access to significant works of art. Its continued presence in a major museum ensures its protection and public enjoyment. No one truly knows how much a work of art should cost, which is why auctions are held. The price is determined through bidding, often resulting in unexpectedly high values. In 2018, at an American auction, the painting was sold by three brothers, Ned, Roger, and Stephen Landau. The painting had been inherited, and they initially tried to sell it for $400. An appraiser offered them $800, and on the same day, the appraiser sold it at auction for $5,000. Within a few hours, the price had soared to $1 million, and then to $4 million, all in one day. The painting turned out to be lost canvas by Rembrandt. The revelation of its authenticity was enough to increase its value by 16,000 times. This exemplifies the main issue valuing art which was not intended for sale. Its price, whether it's $1 or $1 billion, it's just the desire of the buyer to own it. Art has an artificial price, but the true masterpiece is priceless because of its history. And if you like this video, please subscribe.